Why don't they love us? We just want to be loved. Don't you want to be loved? It's been long enough. I think it's time. I think it's time. It's time to return.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses.
I love this
My
commercial.
ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius. All right, it's time for the toast, family. Come on out. Let's get it.
Trying to be right.
Daily toast. Tomorrow morning. Media, G&J.media. We are doing the daily.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
Oh, it's time to grab your glass and family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. This is Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water.
Simply pour some water.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say,
lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Family, 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 family. I want to remind you, you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Hot Tim, and this is the Heart of a Simple production, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Family, family, family. It was an interesting day yesterday. All right, now, first off, I want to give y'all a round of applause and congratulations because we have... Calm down, dog. Hold on. We crashed the site. I don't know what the hell happened yesterday, but whatever y'all doing, keep on doing it. We gonna fix it. I'm gonna get it fixed. But the one thing that I learned yesterday was that it was too small for us. Just a few of you that got on and was doing stuff. It's too small for us. We got to get something bigger. Now, I'm excited about that, but I'm scared because I don't know how much that shit gonna cost. But whatever it is, we gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. But listen, so I was having problems with the site. I finally got in touch with Dentista, and he went and did some stuff for me. Got it back. But we're still having some problems. So some of the elders, I was meeting with some of the elders and some of the nation builders on the Kwanzaa committee, statewide Kwanzaa committee, and everybody was having, when all of us was using it, it started buffering and I so I went home and so I said, how can I frame the question? Because the key piece that I've learned in my life is I have to be able to frame the question to get the solution that I want. You understand what I'm saying? When you got somebody that's good at something, it's all in how you are able to frame the question. Especially when they're not dealing with something like, because I can't give them a glass and be like, I want. No, we're trying to do something different. We're trying to do something new. Yes, it's been done before. Yes, the technology is there. But can this handle? So I had to craft a question. So after I crafted the question, he's like, oh, man, you need a bigger server. I don't. Yeah, I do. Yes. I thought I had well, it's big enough for you. You stream. You ain't say nothing about other people. And he right. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm reading the capabilities of this site, and I'm like, oh, shit, yeah. You get the stream. You get the stream. You get the meet. You get the meet. And you get the meet. And stream. And upload your videos. Like, damn. I need a bigger server. And I need more space. So, what's the damage? So I'm waiting for a response. So right now, the site is down. It's injured. It's hurt. Right? Now, I can make it work on the smaller computer, but I can't get it on my supercomputer. I'm sitting up here, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank y'all because y'all did exactly what I needed because actually that was a stress test. That was a small stress test. So now when we get to the next level prior to Kwanzaa, we have to push it again because during Umoja night, we probably are going to max out on the audience. Max out people watching, people trying to stream, people trying to join. You know what I'm saying? So we want to push the boundaries every time we get an opportunity, right? And it only happens with your support. Because like I said, it's the what? We was up to 4. So it's all because of the 17 supporters and the members of Gye-Nyame that we able to do what we doing right now. Maybe 18 supporters, because some people pay straight up front. My fault. Maybe we still at 20, but there's a few people that fell off of the Gumroad piece because some people just cashed this out for the year. You know what I'm saying? So the issue is now, can we get this to be able to handle 1,000 people? Can we get it to be able to handle 1,000 people? 300 people streaming at the same time. Can we get it to do that? And can we afford that? Because now it's looking like it's going to be, because if $50 covered me, you know what I'm saying? How much is it going to take to cover 1,000? So we might have to rethink our strategy on this mug here, right? But like I said, after you get back with me, I'll let y'all know where we at and what we gonna be able to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody won't be able to stream, then everybody won't be able to stream. If everybody won't be able to meet, then everybody won't be able to meet. You know what I'm saying? Not for free. And they'll be like, well, how can they do it on Facebook and YouTube? They're selling your information. That's how. You're trading your information, your data, to have access to do exactly what I'm doing right here. So they have monetized you. You know what I'm saying? We haven't perfected that skill yet. You know what I'm saying? We haven't peeped our own value. So last night we also did the Blunt Talk show. And, you know, I want to give the Blunt Talk crew a round of applause, man. Navita brought up the subject, the black conscious, what is it, the black conscious fad, the Hotep hustler, the Hotep hustle, you know, and, you know, I mean, because we could have went so much farther with that, but Navita keeps it to an hour. And she's serious about that, and, you know, and I appreciate that, because like I said, you already know once I get started, I can go with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? For as long as we need to go. But it was, when we get to an hour, she like, we going to cut that. We cutting it. We're cutting the conversation. It's done. Right? All right, cool. We got to the hour, you know. And we focused mainly because, you know, and it wasn't even an issue, but it kind of stuck in Columbus. But that was good for this fact. That's good for this fact, because that's where a lot of us are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are in Columbus. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people we deal with is in Columbus. But what she's talking about, or the subject that she was covering, is much bigger than just Columbus. Much bigger than just Columbus, right? And because we have people that are taking advantage of the looseness of our community, of the looseness of, as some people say, the code. And some people are so good at saying code, but be operating totally off code. My issue is I don't focus. I don't focus on those folks, right? I don't really have time for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for the fuckery. Like I said, we sitting up here, we're trying to build a site. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how to get these greens out, how to make this ambrosia. You know what I'm saying? How to get these young people to start writing, some of these older people to start writing. You know what I'm saying? Start putting our ideas down, waiting and debating for the next camp trip. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we at. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? How can we do some training? You know what I'm saying? Is it a possibility that we could do some training somewhere? You know? I'm sitting up here like, good grief. You know, it's so much out here. So much to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have time to keep, you know, arguing and having long discussions with people that ain't doing shit. That ain't how I do it. So I don't necessarily know, but I always know there's a hustler. There's always individuals that's looking to get over. And like I said, and there's some people that I agree with and some people I don't agree with. But one thing that I have to be honest about, I have never met anybody that I'm in 100% agreement with. Never. I've never seen one movement that I'm 100% in agreement with. Right? But that don't mean I can't work with them. But what I don't like is when people are taking advantage of the fact that my people are in need, and rather than helping build them up, they find a way to build themselves up. And I think that's very detrimental. We see that happening in politics. We see that shit happening in religion. We see that shit happening in education. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't just the Hotep hustle. But a lot of people can drape it because this Hotep hustle has what we would call and classify as the Hotep hustle has spilt out into and has always been in every aspect of life. You always have predators. You always have predators. You always have somebody that's looking to take advantage of the moment. And that's exactly what they're going to do. That's how they was born. That's how they was bred. I am going to take advantage of the moment. That's what I do. So they'll come in and they'll do the hotep, or they'll do the amen, or they'll do the suit and the tie. But it's all about them. And what we have to become better at is discerning where a person is. Asking questions like, who your elder? See, because it's very simple to sit up here and evaluate somebody, right? Because like I was, Sugarfoot was like, I didn't know y'all before. I said, you know somebody that know me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because you never had a reason to ask. But I'm quite sure you know somebody that know me. If I'm just, and that's at least in this city. Right? I mean, because like I said, in the world, they say we six people, we 6 degrees, is 6 degrees of separation. That means, out of every 6 people in your life, you are connected to everybody else in this world. So if that's the fact for the world, shit. In Columbus, I'm one person removed from everybody. One person. Right? A group of people around me. 6, let's say, shit, come on now. So the point is, you could check somebody's pedigree. But the problem with what we got is that you don't need a pedigree to get up and start teaching in this. You don't need that. All you need is a sincere belief, a good voice. You know what I'm saying? Some out there ideas. And next thing you know, you leading the movement. You don't need no commitment. Don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because it goes from motherfuckers putting documentaries together to motherfuckers having talk shows to all that shit, right? I feel right up in that shit. Right? But I try to back up everything I say and with shit that I do. I try to back up my studies because, like I said, because I ain't gonna say I misspoke. But one of the issues I have that I had when I was coming up younger was that I had motherfuckers that want to sit around and study all the time. That wasn't me. That's you. I'm not knocking what you do. I'm not knocking who you are. But it's work out here it's shit that needs to be done. I can't study my life away. I can't do that. I'm not pursuing higher degrees. I got what I need. I know where my skill set is. I'm going to get out here and I'm going to work it. I'm going to make it happen. So Uber conference is tripping, so we might not be able to do the phone lines. But yeah, man. So yesterday was very, very interesting. Oh, my Margarita said no sound. What? Well, shit. We might be under attack. That's cool. Hold on. Because check 1, check 2. Check 1, check.
It's looking like it's gonna be.
Oh, the sound is cutting in and out. Yeah, because they got my kilobit rates down and stuff like that. It's all cool, fam. Because right now we streaming on other people's shit. But once again, we'll be streaming back on the mothership soon enough. We're gonna get back on the mothership soon enough. And just take it from there. Because I this type of stuff right here, you know what I'm saying? The family's used to. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because it might even come down to a time where we might have to just pre-record everything and just upload it. And not just be in the comments for the toast and shit. You got a comment or you got an ancestor to add. Because
is getting ridiculous, right? But hey, that's part of the growth, the frustration. You don't move if you're comfortable. You don't move if you got everything that you need. We start moving when we get uncomfortable, and that's the state that we're moving into. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like I said, because I was really surprised when Navita sent me over the subject, because it ain't like we have sit down and have a meeting about this, right? Be like, okay, we're going to talk about, nah. She like, boom, drop it on me. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. Yeah. Hotep hustle, right? People just taking advantage of the culture, not giving back to the culture. You know what I'm saying? In most cases, we don't tax ourselves. Some of us do. Some of y'all paying that cultural tax, right? But if you serious about building anything, you know what I'm saying, you got to be willing to invest in it. And that's what taxes is. Taxes is, in a sense, an investment in the society that you exist in. Paying towards the common good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But we still got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? What happens when we got somebody in our circle who's unemployed? What happens when we got somebody in our circle who doesn't have anything to eat? What happens in our circle when somebody is sick or passes away? Can we handle those type of situations? Is what we doing real enough for us to really start sacrificing and not just being able to help those people who might have issues, but what about those individuals who might have a business that could really blow up? Not even blow up, could employ a couple of our members. Do we have that type of money? You know what I'm saying? Do we have money to actually rent spaces and hold them open as long as we need, or even buy spaces or buy material goods so that we can actually make something or build something? You know what I'm saying? Because when we really start talking about nation building, we have to sit down and have some serious conversations, and then look at individuals and look at their history and really evaluate what this person has been doing. You know, we have individuals that were literally born into this. I mean, this is how long it's been going on. We have individuals that literally were born and grew up in this. We have full-grown adults, my age and some even older, who are running away from the culture because they have never seen it really produce anything for their peeps. And then we have some that fully embrace it. So the question we got to ask is, what's the difference between the ones that embraced it and the ones that's running from it? What's the difference? What's going on? Are we evaluating what we do so that we could become better at it? See, because I got young ones watching me, right? Young ones. I had a short meeting. I got a meeting today with some of the warriors, right? Because we got a project due, right? And I'm like, yo, I hear them making jokes like, little hot Tim or whatever, whatever, boom, because you trying to do this, boom. And it's like, boom. We have to throw and for lack of a better, we have to throw the shiny out there so that the young people, so that it can start getting the young people's attention. Start getting the warriors' attention, and the warriors need to start looking at the nation builder position and be like, yo, I want to be in a position like him. I want to be able to move into that position. I want to be able to do that type of work. I want to live like that. Matter of fact, I want to live beyond that. But right now, what are they looking at? And what are they seeing? We see people retiring from other places. We don't have very many retirees from our culture, from within our culture. that's living good lives. People who are totally all are able to totally immerse themselves in what we do. If I was into academics, I could immerse myself in academics and still make a living. Still possibly even raise a family. If I was to immerse myself in the church, it's a possibility that I could actually raise a family, be able to have a car. If I was to immerse myself in politics, you understand what I'm saying? But if I immerse myself into the culture, I have to be willing to volunteer. You see the problem? I watched my dad give his life to this. And we had to struggle to bury him. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that. As they cut down my bandwidth, as my bandwidth is struck down, right? So, I am going to make the switch so that I can start recording my shows. So when shit like this happen, I can start rebroadcasting it, or better yet, start pushing people over to the Spreaker. You know what I'm saying? Because I love the streaming aspect of it. I love the you able to get the visuals and stuff like that. But I have to come up with a way where I don't have to worry about shit like this. Right? Psy was good, but when I look back over the videos, there was a lot of buffering. The only thing that would happen with Psy's piece is that do not disturb signal would pop up. So soon as my signal dropped, a picture would come and it would, you know what I'm saying, the picture would let people know that I was coming back. That's the only difference. The shit still happened with that. So, you know what I'm saying, until we have total control of the resources, we always going to have issues. Or enough money with people to make shit happen, right? So we're going to continue pushing the site. We're going to continue trying to build the way we're doing, right? We're going to extend the site. We're still trying to reach 100 supporters. We need your help. You know what I'm saying? If you're a supporter, can you help us get another supporter? Can you get somebody else to support us for a year? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, we are on the verge of blowing up. You know, because when I turn around and somebody say, listen, call me on this video call, and they showing me their new equipment, right? Yo, I'm about to stream, or I'm about to podcast, and I got young people talking about I'm trying to get my show ready, boom, boom, boom. Brother Hatim, what program do you use? Can you show me how to use this program? I got elders getting in contact with me about doing their own e-courses, and you know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's small now, but this is a baby monster that's going to blow up, and is going to be able to feed maybe hundreds, if not thousands. I'm going to prove the value of my culture, family. I believe in it. I've been blessed to living on the fringes of my culture for the last 30 years. Just being good at what I do. Just being able to communicate, just knowing the little bit that I know. I've been able to extract a living. But now I have to make sure that the next generation don't have to extract their living. They could jump full in to what we're talking about and be able to be productive. See, because people don't understand, Kwanzaa is not only supposed to be a once-a-year holiday. For some in the community, Kwanzaa may be the one gig that they do that they could look forward to, knowing that they're going to walk away with enough money to last for 6 months. And I know some of y'all out there don't, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Brother Hatim, that might be their Hotep hustle. You always going to have people on the fringes, but then you're going to have those true individuals that's going to actually, when they get something from the community, invest right back into the community. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to hustle you. Right? Those people that's real about it ain't got no time to hustle you or waste your time. Waste your time. Come on now. Waste your time. All right, so family, let's go and do this toast. It don't look like Uber Conference is going to come up for me either. You know, like I said, and I'm loving it because it's like all at once. It's like, boom, digitally, we getting it. And what we doing, right? What we doing? We getting in the contest. We getting to the contest. We handling our business. We handling that business. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up like, man, I don't believe it. And I'm sitting up here looking at Uber Conference like, this is stupid. This is so stupid. All right, cool. I keep hearing that ding. Let me see. Maybe that ding. Let me see. Maybe it's my security telling Uber Conference, stay the hell back. App and browser control. The setting to block potentially unwanted apps is turned off. Oh, okay. Come on now. All right, let's see. Well, it ain't saying. I ain't seeing nothing. So Uber Conference is just failing by itself. Uber Conference. Okay. Okay. So it has access to it. I don't know why. But anyway, we about to pour these libations. I'm just sitting up here trying to solve a problem while y'all on here trying to wait for the buffering to stop. You know, I gotta sit here and wait for the buffering to stop. It's crazy. But it is what it is. All right, let's see. This is ridiculous. And it don't even show that it's asking for commission. All right, let's get it. Won't access won't access anything. This is stupid. All right. So we gonna get some of this. Oh yeah, I forgot to call. I'm gonna have to text Elder Bowie. Let him know I'll get him some. He gonna need some ambrosia. I'm gonna try to get him some. Maybe tomorrow because I ain't. Oh, there you go. Oh, finally. Oh, thank you. You so nice. Allowing me in to use my own shit. I really appreciate that. I'm paying, I'm paying y'all and stuff like that. Okay. That's so nice. Y'all so nice. Uber Conference has decided to allow us in. They must have heard us. We're about to get these ancestors up in here, knock these killer bits up. You know what I'm saying? We might be able to have some conversation. So first, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say the word of power. I say. From there, family, where do we go? Y'all know where we go. It's a very simple journey. From here, we go to our ancestors. Let me loosen up. Get my mind right. Giving honor to our ancestors. Miles Brown, Ms. Zan, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, When You Walter, Chris Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Two Eggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More Eggs, Pet Mind, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, the Farmer Elder, Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf, Weston Elder, Algeny Elder, Ryan Coleman Elder, Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pauline Deluxe, the brother, Ms. E. Brooks Crawley, Ms. Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley, C. Ms. Jerry Brunson, Ms. Alonzo Johnson, Ms. Marie McDowell, Jonathan Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Frankie Justice, Kate, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lewis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Clay, Susie B. Clay, My mind is playing tricks. I'm going to start at Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kennedy Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weatherby, the farm, I'll go to Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodore Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ali Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Eric Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Elijah Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Banks, Tremaine Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Ridley Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worlds, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Diamond Ted Webberman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Mina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ez Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Didi Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We have William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DePretis Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scannabay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ida Cadney, Janice Carter, Mark Carter, Leon Pino Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Tribe, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots, Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Amy McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, I'm Beck, Alexander, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Tom McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sonny Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Melly Miller, Hosey Hatch, Zach Cleland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Abbas Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Ed Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.V. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Ward Pruitt, H.A. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javed McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shakamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jack Brothers, Reginald Alver, Mazwin Cooper, Joyce Wan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shocker McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, and his words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sunday Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lump, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Josiah Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henrietta 62nd, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robbie Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Delar Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Gina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Wilco Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanette, Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenna Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reese, Ryan Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gill, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne, Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallop, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Anley, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, and Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Nation Builder Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stephens Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Burdell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskin, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes. Family, we lift up our glass, we lift up our glass, we lift up our glass. Wow. They won't even say, all right, so we lift up our glass, we say, Ashe. So I have a Facebook user, and it won't even say who it is. So I'm kind of interested. Kind of said, broadcast interrupted again. Kwahari. Oh! It is what it is. It is what it is. gonna keep on building, family. So let's get it. We lift up to our ancestors once again. We say Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. Right now, we are on Ujamaa. Ujamaa. And for those that don't understand why I call today Ujamaa, go and check out our e-course. Oh, I can't even post now? Wow. Oh, man. I can't even post now, family. All right. So it is what it is, right? Oh, my God. It's such a beautiful day. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to make it a great day. Here we go. So, family, we lift up our glass to the present moment. For those that don't know, family, what we're talking about as far as the days and some of the stuff and some of the little traditions you see or some of the rituals you see us doing or ceremonies and stuff, and you want some understanding, check us out on free GNJecourse.com. That's free GNJecourse.com. I bet you I might be able to do it down here. Let's see if they'll let us do it down here. It said, Brother Hatem, we need to talk. There you go. All right, so I'll post it up. So the free e-course, make sure you check it out. But I don't know who this is talking about we need to talk. It just say Facebook user. I don't know nobody named Facebook user. All right? So hit me in my inbox because I got a couple of hits last night, but I don't, how can I put it? When people is like, and I don't really recognize, people, we need to work. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? If I know who you are, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, hit me up, let me know, put something together, hit me up. All right, but hey, here we go. I'm lifting up my glass to the present moment, to the power in this moment, family. Realizing, right, I want you to open up your reticular formation. I want you to seek out the principle of the day. What's the principle of the day? What's the principle of the day, Brother Hatem? The principle of the day. The principle of the day. Principle of the day is very simple, very easy. It's Ujamaa. I want you to seek it out. What does Ujamaa mean? Ujamaa is not a complicated principle. It just means cooperative economics, right? It's about us being able to manage our space and our time, right? And get it to produce for us, cooperative fashion. All right? So the principles that go along with today, we got Ujamaa, which is cooperative economics. We got reciprocity. In the M7, we got gratitude. The color for the day is green. Polarity is the Hermetic law. We got male name Yao, female's name Ya. And also, you can end some of the libations with the term Yao. Y'all pretty powerful on this Ujamaa day, right? So, we lift up our glasses to this present moment and power in this moment because the stream is so horrible. It done caught up. We done protested those ancestors and it done caught up. You know, I don't know. All right. But anyway, let's see. How's it doing now? It's at 5,000 kilobits. Okay. So we lift up our glass to the present moment. We say our shape. From there, we move to our children's children, on to infinity, family. We move on. We lift up our glass and we salute. We salute our future generations, our children's children, unto infinity. Even those that's presenting a challenge, because even in their presenting a challenge, they are giving themselves an opportunity to grow, and they're giving you an opportunity to grow. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Right? So We lift up our glass to them and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations. We toast them and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, where do we go? Just a simple journey. Right down the block. Right? To that selfish toast, right? It's for you. What is it that you need right now to move with intensity and with power within this moment? What is it that you need? Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? Simple journey, simple step. We're going to progress from that selfish toast to that tribal toast. Who your tribe? Tribe up! Keep trying to tell you. Tribe up! Right? Because time is close. This is getting crazy. Tribe up! We lift up our glass to your tribe, whatever tribe it is, right? For those that don't uncomfortable, who your accountability group, right? Who gonna hold you accountable for your bullshit or for your lack of work? Who gonna hold you accountable? That's all the tribe is, right? I mean, we get all into right now. What we got us an accountability group. Right? We got a group of people that are practicing all these principles. Unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. That's what we got popping off right now. That's what the tribe is. Holding us accountable. So we raise the glass to that tribe, whatever your tribe is, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? It's very simple. From here, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most uplifting, the most inspiring, the wisest, the strongest, and the bravest person in the room right now. I lift my glass up to you, and we say Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. All right. And we say, so I'm going to sip on this a little bit. Okay. I'm straight. Oh. All right, the Facebook user. You must be coming from the private group, so they won't let your name out. Am I streaming on the private group? Let me see. All right. Lines are open. 614-556-4535. Once again, lines are open. 614-556-4535. Let me see. Am I streaming in our private group? They done changed it. I don't even know do I know how to get to the group anymore? They done here we go, groups.
Get these young people to start writing.
Oh!
These older people to start writing. You know what I'm saying? Start putting out, boom! Drop it on me. Okay, cool. All right, let's go.
Cool. There we go. Oh! That's you, Elder Margarita? You went to the group. How you gonna slide on over? You went to the group. How you gonna slide from the page to the group? Just moving around. Look at you. You're just navigating the internet. That is dope. So she went from the page to the group, and when you text me from the group, I can't see who it is. So I'm like, who is this? Who is this? All right. But family, it is what it is. Lines are open, 614-556-4535. I think Brother Kwame out there, so shouts out to Brother Kwame. So I got somebody on the Twitch line. By the way, if you didn't hear Kwame, we crashed the site. Yes, we did. Tore it up. We tore it out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, right? That's what I'm talking about. So now what we need, because what's going to happen is we're going to develop a need. We're developing a need. We're developing a space of challenge, and it's uncomfortable for us. And some people gonna get frustrated, and we gonna want to move on. We're gonna do what's easier, or we can go and rest in this moment for a minute and allow the hero to emerge. This is one of those moments, man. This is one of those moments where the hero is going to emerge. You have to be able to provide these type of situations for the hero to emerge. Right? Is that, because like I said last night, subject was the Hotep hustle, the black conscious fad. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, the way I am now is the way I have been for at least 30 years. At least. If you want to know if somebody is serious about what they're doing, check their pedigree. Always, family, if they don't have a pedigree, you don't need to be fucking with them. And what do you mean by pedigree, Brother Hatim? What I mean is, very simply, who is your elder? Who did you learn from? Because the whole piece is, at the young age, there's a lot of people fighting in this space and time, especially when we was younger, because it's like it was limited space and time, so we had to really, really fight. And then as you get older, you start seeing that the competition starts dwindling down. If you even want to look at it as competition, right? Then as you move into eldership, that number dwindled down even more because of the natural fact of life. Part of the importance of elders is because elders, if they were involved in many of the same things, they would have ran into each other. So elders will be able to verify who you are. So if you say my elder was such and such, and I could talk to one of my elders who know such and such because they've been running in the same circles, we're doing the same thing, and they never heard of you. You got a problem. This is what's happening now. We got people that's popping up. And then on top of that, everybody, some people that credentialed their way into our culture. You know what I'm saying? I got this piece of paper from this university that was sanctioned by the very system that was designed to destroy us. I know it's a contradiction, but I got it, and I'm the expert, and what I say goes. Because I got the skills to sit down in the library for 300 years. And I have no problem with that, if you true. Or I ran into the spirit and it changed my life. And I know the truth. Who your elder? I don't need an elder because I am in touch with the God of the universe. Right? Or I got my suit and tie and I was elected by the people. Who your elder? Oh, I don't need an elder. I was elected by the people. You want to find out if somebody hustling, ask them who their elder. Who brought you into this thing? Oh, my fault. We don't have a thing, do we? No, it's just, it's not a thing. Anybody could fit in, right? Just be black. That's all it take, right? See, that's the danger. That's what make it dangerous, right? this is why, like I said, I kind of, I lay back and I'll talk my shit on, because it's very dangerous for us. We don't even realize it because anybody could be part of us just because they look like us, just because they got nappy hair, just because they black. I had to, on campus when I was younger, there was a group called Just Us. And from that I had to really, really start intensifying Mac, because it's like, because Just Us is just us. And if you black, you belong. I'm like, fuck that. Oh, no, fuck that. Right? You know what I'm saying? Where's our certifying body? What's the consequences for faking being us? Right? This type of shit that I constantly wrestle with. And then the Vita go on and do a show and just split my damn wig, because I'm sitting up here like, I don't believe that she, oh my God, because it's like, and that's why we need shows like Blunt Talk, right? Because she's able to plug into the nerve at that time, right? Me, I can just get up and I can do a show. That's what I do. I get up and I do a show. Davida can find the nerve of that moment and just start pressing that motherfucker till you throw her ass up off that. You got to get off. Right? So it's like, So, we got all types of motherfuckers running around Columbus. Very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You got groups that wasn't here before and they pop up, and then you find out, I'm like, damn, who, he was with us last year, now he's a Hebrew? The fuck? Be more now? What? We got a long tradition here. See, but part of the issue is that in the Midwest there is and I keep telling y'all about this. In the Midwest there's a confidence issue. People don't really they believe that it's happening on the West Coast and the East Coast. They don't understand the importance of the Midwest and the South, or the Mid-East, because we close to the goddamn East, but they don't understand the significance of places like this. Columbus, they don't understand it. So somebody come with some new shit, family, and if you come with new shit, and all of a sudden you could just overshadow people who have been doing the work, people who have been raising the kids of the last new motherfucker that was here. I just want y'all to understand. I want y'all to understand. That's where we at. That's where we at. Are they going with me? Well, she not dressed. She need her uniform. I'm serious though. She need her uniform. They need their uniform. Yes.
So we can't go?
Now, if you ain't got a uniform.
I don't think I'll change.
Y'all hear my little lawyer? I don't know what she's gonna be, but she's brilliant.
I'm gonna be everything.
Okay, I mean, yeah. That sounds very tiring.
That's the thing of being rich.
Yeah, you sound just like. I walked into the room last night, and Sasha was in the room listening to some meditation music. So I listened. I wake her up. I say, "What you doing?" She said, "I'm using meditation music." So I say, Sasha, what you listening to? Sasha say, I'm listening to meditation music to help me sleep. Because her and Gina was listening to it the whole night before. Because I had to walk in. I heard somebody talking, and it was late. I got up, and I was about to go and turn it off. But then I started listening to the story that was being told. It said, take a deep breath. Now imagine that you're a caterpillar. And you're going into hibernation, and you're in your cocoon now. You're safe and you're warm. I said, oh, let me leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Maybe meditation by the numbers will pop on or some shit like that. But she's so much. I said, so she listened to the meditation. I said, you're so much. You're so much. I could see me just oozing up out of you, right? And it's like so much like me, and you might even take on some of the qualities of me that might make you unemployable. Do y'all hear me? You might take, she might so much like me that she may pick up the parts of me that are unemployable. When I started really understanding what my sons was dealing with, the term tribe really became important to me. Y'all hearing it now, right? Y'all been hearing it for the last 5 years, but I've been stressing the term tribe for possibly since possibly 17th or maybe as far back as Brighton. No, because we was house then, because of the concept of the house, because I didn't want to really use the term tribe, Gye-Nyame house, a house, not the building, the house as a concept of a space that holds, you know what I'm saying, that holds family, Gye-Nyame house, not the building, the idea, the concept of the house, right? I didn't want to use the term tribe. Didn't want to use the term tribe at that time. But then I ran into a book by a dude by the name of Seth, whatever. And it's like, build your tribe. I said, that's it. That's it. The internet is about building tribe. I said, damn, it ain't just the internet, homie. And I knew the importance of trying to build a tribe, even if I couldn't get it for that generation I was working with. Because the whole concept of what we doing as far as family and tribe and building and village, all those are terms that means that you have the ability to take care of your own. And if we don't mean that, then let's stop playing with it. Let me say that again. If we don't mean it, let's stop playing with it. Because many of us got some unemployable people in our families. Ain't even their fault. Even though you ain't trying hard enough. They ain't built to be a motherfucking servant. They ain't built to kiss ass. So what place do the family got for them? What protections can the family provide for them? What services can the family and the tribe and the village provide for them? What skills do they have that the family can use? That the tribe can use? If you're dealing with somebody, and first off, you can't identify their lineage, as Shaka would say, if you can't identify their lineage, right? Or the ADOS people say, you can't identify. I'm talking about their intellectual lineage, their educational lineage, their their street philosophy lineage, right? And the motherfuckers ain't talking about building tribe, right? It's all about them, and they got a special connection with God, or they got a special connection with another language that you don't understand. And because they have this special information, you know what I'm saying, you got to serve them until you learn it type shit. They ain't got, you know what I'm saying, and they ain't talking about building shit. Hotep hustle. Political hustle. Religious hustle. Educational hustle. But yo, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm about to get up out of here because the signal is, we at 3,883 kilobits. And I'm sitting up here waiting for Dentista to wake up so he could let me know what the damage gonna be, so we could go on and expand our server. Cause I was listening to the elders last night, cause now I know how Dentista sound. Cause I say something and they don't get it right away, so I have to repeat it, and I be wondering why Dentista be kind of snappy on them goddamn texts. Like, young motherfucker, this is your fault. I told you. No. But I understand, because he look at me as an older brother, right? He been calling me elder since I started graying up. What's up, elder? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And I know how he feel because he say some shit to me, and it flies over my head at that moment. But then I'm driving down the street, and I call him back and say, hey, man, I had a brilliant idea. You know what I'm saying? I saw. He said, no, I fixed that problem last week, elder. Oh. Well, I'm going to send you an invoice because that was my idea. You know what I'm saying? And he got to repeat stuff to me and stuff like that, because I'm like, because I'm trying to learn this, and I know how he felt. So, and it's going to even get worse now, because it's like he going to have to take all this shit that we got right now and switch it. I don't know how they do that, but he going to have to upgrade what we got. So it's about to get, but anyway, it is what it is, family. I want to thank y'all for joining us here on the journey. And we will be streaming back on our own site real soon. Of course, we're going to still be hitting the other outlets, but there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Tap your heels together. There's no place like home. Come on. There's no place like home. And home for us is GNJ.media. GNJ.media. You see it on the screen right there. GNJ.media. You know what I'm saying? We had a little growth spurt in the house. Some of our cousins came from out of town, right? And we need to go and add another room. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a couple more rooms to the house, right? To the tribal area. We're gonna add a couple more houses to our area, because we are expanding. We're expanding. Y'all crashed the site, man, and that was a good job. But anyway, shouts out to Navita. It was an excellent show yesterday. I think that's it. I will be releasing 21 Day and Goose Summer Challenge. I'm thinking possibly this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to check out African Deep Thought Workbook. As a matter of fact, let's do because I ain't going to pull it up on a computer, because I ain't did this in the last couple of days, because I've been wrestling with this shit. The potent center is a conglomerate force, say the knowledge holders. Check out the words. The potent center is a conglomerate force, say the knowledge holders. We might be doing the show tonight. It depends on where I'm at with Dentista with the server. And if not, that'll give me more time to write on a new ebook that I'm working on and get some other stuff ready. I got to send some messages out to the Gumroad family, because one of the things I found out about Gumroad is that those people that are paying, that just because you're using your card to pay doesn't mean that you have access to your library. So what I need to send out to all of the supporters is how they can get to because I emailed Gumroad because I was concerned because some people, I was noticing that they don't have accounts. So what I want them to do is to get the account so that we can attach their library to their account, because in the library is all the stuff, because I don't want people to think that G&J Media or Gye-Nyame Tribe, you know what I'm saying, is like, you know what I'm saying, people just giving money. No, there's benefits to what we do. There are benefits. You know what I'm saying? I have to do a fair exchange. That's called my eye. I have to do a fair exchange. And the books and stuff that we're going to provide and some of the discounts with some of the other stuff that we're working on balance out. You know what I'm saying? So people are not necessarily doing charity. What they're doing is they're exchanging value for value. We're bringing value to each other's lives. And this is what I want people to understand. I'm not asking you to donate shit. I'm not into the nonprofit hustle. I'm not into that shit. I'm into us exchanging value. If that means Kwame got to put together a book, that's what we gonna do. He got to do an e-course. That's what we gonna do. Community needs math skills, right? So that's what we gonna do, right? And we got other people. We got other people with other skills. I'm looking for somebody, and I told you this. I'm looking for somebody to put together an e-course on singing. I know it's too late for me, personally, but Sasha and Gina be going around the house singing. And I want them to actually get some training on singing, right? They in the house. It's an e-course. You know what I'm saying? And I want to produce by G&J.media. We could do that. Hell, matter of fact, part of the e-course would be you got two of these students that you're teaching some of these drills, and then at the end, people could see the results, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be creative with what we got. I ain't got a lot, but I could take the little bit I got and whip it into something nice. All right, family, this is Brother Hatim. And I am out.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. I'm going to make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a... All right, it's time for the Toast family. Come on out. Let's get it.
Trying to be right.
Toast. Media, G&J.media. We are doing the day.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero,
Yes, ma'am. Downstairs, why? What's up?